Hello folks, so we are now in Tunkhannock, and I hope you can hear me. I'm sure this is really loud, but I wanted to highlight this little spot here. So we've got this is pretty much just a mountain stream here, no name whatsoever that I could find on it. But you can see the rack they have built here. It's all made out of rails, and it is from floor to ceiling covered or filled with stone and debris from floods from over the years. So we're right near the Vosburg Tunnel, actually. Actually just saw a train come out of there. I believe that was the motive power for the excursions in Tunkhannock today. Got a couple of still pictures of it. So right down here, we have this is a former Lehigh Valley line right here. Former Lehigh Valley main line, actually. That is from as far as I know, Lehigh Valley Railroad Bridge. We're going to go down and look at that. And the Vosburg Tunnel is right down here also. Interesting thing real quick, I saw a video the other day while I was doing some research on this area that showed this entire area completely underwater. Water coming out of the tunnel, water rushing down this valley here from a few years back. So if you go to YouTube and search Vosburg Tunnel flooding, it should come right up. It's really something you should check out. And we're going to go down and look at all the stuff that had to be removed from the flooding when it happened. This was probably about a decade ago or so. Maybe less, maybe more. I'm not 100% sure on that. Within the past 15 years for sure. All right, let me hop down here real quick. So yeah, this is former Lehigh Valley Railroad. Lehigh Valley Railroad, originally chartered in the 1840s. Took a little while to get off the ground. Once Asa Packard got involved in the Lehigh Valley Railroad, it took off. He was the man with the money. Some of you might recognize that name. He's got a mansion in Jim Thorpe. The Asa Packard Mansion. He was the man behind the Lehigh Valley Railroad, as far as I know. So originally, and I will post this in the community section with some map pictures, we're in an area called the Oxbow. And the original route of this particular track looped around the Oxbow and followed the Susquehanna River. So that track would have been there 1850s. And then in, I want to say 1868 or 1886, I will put it in the description, they did a cutoff, essentially. They abandoned the grade around the Oxbow for the Vosburg Tunnel. And I would imagine the grade that ran around the Oxbow along the Susquehanna probably was prone to flooding, more so than this would have been. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that this is an old Lehigh Valley Railroad bridge. It's just a little guy, but all this here, all this debris here, debris there, debris there, that was all clogging this whole area up right here. This was all underwater. The video was taken from that bridge up there. This was all underwater, rushing down towards the Susquehanna River. It was actually the Susquehanna that was flooding from the other side of the tunnel and coming through, as well as water coming down from the spring. You can see they had to put new ballast in here at that time, whenever that was, years ago. Not many years ago, in our lifetimes. Yeah, I looked at the date when this tunnel was built over and over and over again, and I still flaked it and can't remember if it was 1868 or 1886. Maybe we'll get lucky. It'll be a stone marker on it to look at. Old light post or signal post, or signal base, I mean, sorry. I will put some more information in the description for this video about this tunnel here, but I do know that the top is lined with brick all the way through, and it was 4.5 million bricks were used to line the inside of this tunnel. Looks like we might have some older stonework. Okay. How cool, huh? Like I said, just seen 2 engines come out of here about 10-15 minutes ago on their way down to Tunkhannock, Vosburg. You can see it right there. So no date stone on this one anywhere. But man, is this cool. Yeah, so once you get inside here, it all becomes lined with brick. And like I said, 4.5 million bricks lining the inside of this tunnel. So what's really neat is there's actually some old bridge abutments that would have gone to the original grade that are right down the street from here. They're on private property, but I'm hoping if I stand out there long enough, the owner might come out and say, hey, what the hell are you doing? And then I can say, I would love to walk on your property and check out those bridge abutments. So that's what I'm going to try to do now. And if not, then we're going to head back into the town of Tunkhannock and see what's going on with the train rides. And there's another bridge there, another Lehigh Valley Railroad bridge that I wanted to check out. So this is pretty neat, huh? Vosburg Tunnel. Right outside of Tunkhannock, Pennsylvania, Wyoming County. If you look at the old maps, the old Lehigh Valley Railroad maps, it actually says this is the town of, or hamlet of Vosburg, or community of Vosburg. It's part of Tunkhannock now, but at one time I believe it might have had I think it had its own railroad flag stop right here. Not a station, but yeah, just a little stop for people to get on and off. Could be wrong. So yeah, like I said, old Lehigh Valley main line. Vosburg Tunnel. Thank you for watching.